The Bible is the best-selling book in history. Over 5 billion copies. No other book even comes close. But why? What is so special about this ancient book? Many try to discredit its accounts. They say they're just myths, fables created by human imagination. Others call it dangerous, too old, irrelevant to the modern world. But what if we're missing something? What if there's more behind its pages than just religion? What if it holds a real record of events from human history, and even warnings and revelations about the future? We're not here to preach. We're here to question, to explore with an open mind, to think critically. If you're skeptical, you're in the right place. If you're curious, this video is for you. And if you already believe in what's written, then this video will strengthen your faith even further. Get ready to see the Bible from a whole new perspective. Let's talk about prophecy. Did you know that around 30% of the Bible is made up of prophecies? Many have already come true with incredible accuracy. Others are still expected to be fulfilled in the future. The question is, are they real or just coincidence? We'll also look into the Bible's text itself. Has it been changed over the centuries? Or is what we have today faithful to the original? We'll dig into ancient manuscripts and the latest discoveries. And to kick things off, we'll turn to sources outside the Bible. Secular historians. Archaeological records. Do they confirm what's written or contradict it? These 3 questions will guide our journey. We're not here to convince you. We're here to explore, together. All sources used will be listed in the description below. In the year 70 AD, Jerusalem fell. The temple was destroyed. The holy city became ruins. But this is not just a biblical narrative. It's a historical fact documented by those who were there. Flavius Josephus, a first-century Jewish historian, saw everything with his own eyes. Priest, general, prisoner, he experienced every side of the war. In his works, Josephus describes in detail the siege of Jerusalem, the famine that plagued the city, the destruction of the temple, the deaths of thousands of Jews. He also reports on the last stand at Masada, a mass suicide to avoid surrendering to the Romans. A dark chapter, but a real one. And Josephus wasn't the only one to report these events. The Roman historian Tacitus also described the destruction of Jerusalem, confirming the power and brutality of Titus's campaign. None of them were Christians, and yet their words confirm with striking accuracy what had already been prophesied. Jesus, decades earlier, had said, "Truly I tell you, not one stone here will be left on another. Everyone will be thrown down." Matthew 24:2. History and prophecy met, and modern archaeology confirms the remnants of this event. About 25% of the Jewish population was exterminated. 10% were taken as slaves, and those who remained were forced into exile. Israel as a nation no longer existed. For the first time, Jews became a minority in their own land. From then on began a movement that would change the course of history, the diaspora. Thousands fled to Mesopotamia, the region we now know as Iraq. Others spread across the Mediterranean, Spain, France, Italy, Greece, Cyprus, and Turkey. Later, they headed north. Northern France, Belgium, the Netherlands, Germany, Austria, Bulgaria, and the Balkans. And south, Egypt, Libya, Tunisia, Algeria, and Morocco. By the year 300, around 3 million Jews were scattered across nearly the entire Roman Empire. From the Persian Gulf to the Caspian Sea, from Asia Minor to North Africa, the colony in Germany was the known northern limit. A people scattered, but not forgotten. Without a homeland, yet with promises. Persecuted but not destroyed. The diaspora marked the end of Israel as a nation, but not the end of its people. For centuries, Jews lived as strangers, in foreign lands, in cultures that didn't always accept them. They became targets of persecution, discrimination, and expulsions. In medieval Europe, they were blamed for plagues, wars, and economic crises. In modern times, they suffered pogroms in Russia, and then, the unthinkable, the Holocaust. 6 million Jews were murdered during World War II. Families destroyed. Lives erased. A systematic attempt to wipe a people from history. After the horror of the Holocaust, the world watched, shocked, and for a brief moment, united. The British, who had controlled the region since World War I, stepped away. And then on May 14, 1948, something extraordinary happened. Isaiah 66:8. Who hath heard such a thing? Who hath seen such things? Shall the earth be made to bring forth in one day? Or shall a nation be born at once? For as soon as Zion travailed, she brought forth her children. Israel was reborn, out of the ashes of history, out of the horrors of concentration camps, out of the forgotten pages of prophecy. A people, scattered for nearly 2,000 years, had a home again, a flag, a name, a home. The world watched, this time in awe. Who has ever heard of such things? Can a nation be born in one day? The prophet Isaiah once asked. Now the answer was unfolded before the world's eyes. After centuries without a homeland, the Jewish people were once again Israel, as it was written in the book of Isaiah almost 3 millennia before its fulfillment. When secular history, archaeological evidence, and religious sources all say the same thing, our journey continues. In the next episode, we'll dive deeper into the question, can we trust the authenticity of the scriptures? We'll examine ancient manuscripts, uncover what archaeology has revealed, and investigate whether the Bible we read today is truly faithful to the original texts.